This sport's Buhurt. It's a French word. I don't know its full origin, but it means like something along the lines of melee. It's got a lot of similarities with combat sports, judo, MMA, but then a team element that you get with like rugby or AFL that you don't see in other combat sports. Stuff I'm wearing at the moment is about 3mm of a high carbon steel. This particular set was made in the Ukraine and shipped over here. Some of the shots you'd see sound really loud, sound really exciting, but we can barely feel some of them. If they hit a good spot in a gap between the armour, that's when you'll see someone feel it. But generally speaking, most of this would shrug off most of the impact of what we do. The swords we use are blunt. There's a whole large book of regulations about what profiles they have to be at, and right down to whether the edges can have burrs and things on them, which they obviously can't. The standard format is a 5-on-5 with 3 reserves on each team for 8 aside. We also do some larger formats where you'll get a 12v12 or might be 30v30, and those tend to happen on the international stage or when there's a larger event with more fighters, more competitors.
Take a knee while you do it. Come on, take it! If you get a finish, you're back in and take it. What's the guard? Come on, take it! Yes!
You're eliminated when you make 3 points of contact with the floor. Unlike some mixed martial arts where the combat will continue to the ground, because this is a larger 5-on-5 situation, you're actually eliminated when you touch the ground with 3 points of contact. That might be yourself taking a knee on the ground, then you've got the knee and both feet making contact. It could be a hand touching the ground, it could be your shield touching the ground, or it could be touching another fallen competitor. You can't use them as a way to sort of rest your weight on them. I've been fighting for the club for just over a year now. My first tournament was last October at the tournament that is coming up again this October, which is our national selection tournament. I saw them competing out at a medieval fair. It looked very much like a sport, which is something that very much appealed to me, and I was very keen to get involved in that. So I've been doing that for just over a year. My devotion to the sport over the last year has been pretty intense. I know that my partner would tell you that as well. She'd tell you that I've become a little bit obsessed. I find myself sitting at home and just chewing my partner's ear off about another throw I could do, or a way that something would work to sort of improve my performance. So you can get pretty obsessive, and that's probably how I've engaged with it. Because I'm a bit like that with most of the things I do. So yeah, I've been very devoted to it for the last year, and probably for the foreseeable future. I haven't quite found a sport quite like this before. I've tried lots and done many for a very long time and loved them, but not quite as passionately as this. But what surprised me was sort of how, even though this club was smaller, just how friendly and welcoming everyone was, and how easy it was to sort of fit in. Everyone was very accommodating to sort of, and being very inclusive, and I think appreciating that not everyone's here just to fight. That is something that some people want, and that's obviously what I came here to do. But accommodating all sorts of people. One of the things that keeps me coming back every week is the people here. Just the atmosphere, and it's not always that we're training. I love the training for the fitness. I love the combat, putting the steel on. You know, it's a great experience. But just hanging out with everyone, the in-between times, you know, putting our gear on, we'll be sitting and talking about all sorts, just having a chat. Those sort of times are what really keeps me coming back. You know, that's the sort of thing that I'm looking forward to on the drive over, looking forward to seeing everyone. And knowing that we're all sort of here, whether we're all working towards the same purpose, we're all here because we enjoy the club and really love the club, which is, yeah. My name's Warhound Salter. I've been fighting here for just over a year. My role in the team is as a fighter and a committee member within the Warhounds Armoured Combat team.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
How well did he do on the test?
Thank you.
He will be allowed to return home to his wife.
That's amazing.
Thank you very much.